It is the first rule of live TV. Absolutely anything can happen. My kid just called and it rang live, right? It's great. It's exciting, all that stuff. If my laptop were to melt down, you would see the smoke. No do-overs. And there's exciting, and then there's horrifying. And that describes what viewers of the show On Patrol Live saw a few nights ago as police were working the beat in Knoxville, Tennessee. As you probably get from the name, On Patrol Live is a super-duper live show. They've got more than 50 cameras following upwards of 8 or 9 police departments all around the country. And I know the drill because I am a fill-in host on the show when Dan Abrams takes a night off. Last Saturday, the show was following sheriff's deputies as they answered reports of gunfire in a residential neighborhood. And when they got there, a guy in some nearby woods started throwing rocks at them, at which point Deputy Dalton Swanger took off into the trees to catch him, and that is when things went sideways.
Sheriff's office!
What?
Sheriff's office!
What?
Who are you? Go around. Go. Show us your. Show me your hands. Who are you? Ma'am, are you okay?
Go ahead!
Ma'am, are you okay?
Come on.
Don't let go of me. Come on. I'm okay.
You need AMR?
I'm okay.
Operation your head.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Cramp. I'm fine.
But Deputy Swanger was not fine. He had been hit badly in the head by a rock or a brick. And while he may have thought he'd walk it off, his condition got worse in a hurry. By the time he got to the hospital, he was unresponsive. And at last report, the deputy was in intensive care. That suspect is now facing a slew of charges, including the attempted murder of Deputy Swanger. And who better to talk about all of this but the other guy who fills in for Dan when Dan takes a night off, Matt Iseman. You know him probably better as the face of American Ninja Warrior, season 17 airing right now. Matt, good to see you. My God, I mean, we have seen some things, but this was really, really scary.
Ashleigh, you're right, and that's one of the things that I think is why On Patrol Live is such a compelling show, is just because, as you said, you never know what's going to happen. And you and I have both stood where Dan Abrams was standing on that night watching it. But this, you just felt this, I had such a visceral reaction watching this, to see a man, a mountain of a man like Deputy Dalton Swanger. That guy's 6'5", 250, and you can see him right there. He's armed, and he's going in. And even as you saw the situation unfolding, you heard it was reports of shot fired, domestic violence, and you could hear in that tone, there's something primal. When you hear the voice of that man screaming at those sheriffs, at those deputies, you understand at that point, everyone else, you run away. You get away from that. But these men and women who put the badge on and take an oath to protect and serve, they have to go in there. And this isn't a situation where you can wait, because the woman is with him. That woman could be in harm's way, so they have to move forward. And you see Deputy Swanger, it sounds like he got a rock struck on his head. And to see his coworkers, his fellow deputies, his fellow law enforcement officers having to pull this man out, it's hard not to understand just how impressive it is what our first responders do with these people with the badge. They put themselves in harm's way. And you and I have both been on the show many times, and you've watched many tense situations. But in the back of your mind, if you're one of those law enforcement officials, you always have to be aware that this kind of violence is part of what you sign up for on the job. And unfortunately, for Deputy Swanger, our thoughts and prayers are absolutely with him. It sounds like the latest was there were some positive signs, and just to see this man, the other thing that got me about him was, you see this man, he's getting up to try to get back into that fight. He's telling his man, get up, I'm okay, I'm going back in. And that is something that's just, it's a different breed. And I'm so glad the men and women who put that badge on are there, because it's something that every fiber of my being would be screaming, get away from that situation.
Yeah, and I'm watching him as he's walking out of that situation, but it is important to remember he did not walk much longer than that. Here is a quick statement from the Knox County Sheriff's Office, Matt. This is what they told NewsNation. Deputy Swanger remains in the trauma ICU. His condition is critical but stable. Visitors have been further restricted as he needs to rest. You know, I mean, you said it really well. It's like another day at the office that these guys have to put themselves in the line of someone like this and some action like this. I don't know if it's me or I feel as though there's just an increasingly hostile and disrespectful public out there. Is it just me? Are you seeing that on the show? Are you seeing that in general?
Listen, I live in Los Angeles. I've been to New York. And unfortunately, you see that I think we're ceding a lot of ground to crime. That my wife's a criminal defense attorney in Los Angeles. And when I hear what her clients get away with, what her clients get released for without charges, it staggers me. It makes me terrified to be sharing the city with people out there who feel violence is an option and who aren't penalized for it. The fact that, you know, I like that they've set the bond at over $2 million. They're charging him with second-degree murder. And this is a situation where you make an example of this person. If you strike out against an officer, I think the penalties are higher than if you do for a citizen. There's someone who's there to protect. And this is a guy who you heard, if you watch the clips, you'll hear Deputy Swanger say, this guy sounds emotionally unstable. This guy sounds emotionally ill. He knew what he was dealing with, yet he still moved forward. And to me, it's you know, we toss around the word hero a lot, but to me, Deputy Swanger is a real hero.
And all of our thoughts are with Deputy Sultan Swanger and his family as he fights, you know, to regain, you know, his wits and be back out in the job, hopefully. Matt, thank you. I appreciate this. It's nice to see you.
And by the way, I want to give a shout out to Dan Abrams, Captain Tom Rizzo, and Deputy Curtis Wilson. They handled this situation so well and with such sensitivity to it. And I think it's why the show is so important, that people get a glimpse of what our law enforcement officers are up against every day and the risks that they take to keep us safe.
Agreed. Good men and women all. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Matt.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.